Hello friends, myself Pawan Narayan Thapkar from Electrical Engineering from Guru Gobind Singh Polytechnic, Nasi. Roll number is 22. So today we will discuss on the construction and working of wind power plants. So let we see what is the construction and working of the wind power plants. So let we see point turbine terminology. What is the cut-in speed? This is the minimum speed at which the turbine blades overcome friction and begin to rotate. Turbines are designed to turn when wind reaches a certain speed, and 10 mph is a standard cut-in speed. Let's we discuss about the what is cutout speed. This is the speed at which the turbine blades are brought to rest to avoid damage from high wind turbine, that is 25 meter per second. The maximum wind speed in which the turbine can operate before the braking system stop to avoid the damage. Let's we see what is the power curve, or what is mean application of the power curve. A graph showing the instantaneous power output for a wind turbine at different speeds. This is the steady power delivered by the turbine as a function of steady wind speed between the cut in and cut out wind speed. Means the power curve shows the speed between the cut in speed and the cut out speeds. Let's we see the rated wind speed. What is meant by rated wind speed? Wind turbine comes with the nameplate listing their optimum level of energy production. The rated wind speed is the corresponding wind speed that allows the turbine to achieve its nameplate rating. This is usually 30 to 35 mph. Let's discuss the survival wind speed. The definition of survival wind speed is it is the maximum speed of the wind above which wind turbine will be damaged and speed up to which the turbines are designed to withstand safely. For commercial wind turbine, the survival speed is in the range of 40 meter per second to 72 meter per second. The nominal wind speed and nominal power output. What is the nominal wind speed? This is the lowest speed at which the turbine reaches its nominal power output. Above the speed, higher power output are possible, but the rotor is controlled to maintain the constant power limit loads and straight on the blades. Let's see the threshold wind speed. The cut-in and cut-out speed are the main operating limits of the turbine. By operating in this range, ensure that the available energy is above the minimum threshold and structural health is maintained. The turbine design above the rated wind speed is not effective. This is the steady wind turbine. Let's Let's we see the major parts and function of the wind power plant. So first we discuss about the blades. What is meant by blades? What is the function of the blades? Blades act as a barrier to the wind. When the wind force are the blade to move, some of the wind energy is transferred to the rotor. Blades from mechanical system of the wind turbine which converts the wind energy into usable mechanical energy. Wind energy rotates the blade of turbine. This rotation transfers its mechanical energy to the shaft. Blades are generally manufactured with the fiberglass and carbon fiber layers or synthetic reinforce. This is the function of the blade. Then what is meant by hub of wind turbine? Hub is the component that connected to the blade to main shaft and ultimately to rest of the drivetrain. Blades and hub together from a rotor means the combination of blades and hub, it forms a rotor. Hubs are generally made up of steel, either welded or casted. Gearbox is inserted between the rotor hub and generator. Let we see what is the nacelle. It is a big box mounted on the tower and houses all the component of the wind turbine. It houses electric generator, power converter, gearbox, turbine, controller, cables and yaw drive. Let we discuss about the gearbox. What is the function of the gearbox and what is the defined as a gearbox? It increases the shaft speed and matches the generator speed. Means wind turbine rotates at low speed and generate rotor at high speed to generate electricity at desired voltage level. So there must be some multiplication arrangement to achieve high speed of the generator and gearbox. Those these increase the speed to higher value. Let's we discuss about the generator. Generator is an electrical device that converts the mechanical energy into mechanical energy, which receive the mechanical energy from the turbine shaft and convert it into electrical energy. Permanent magnet synchronous generator, that is PMSG, or induction generator are used in the some wind power plants. DC generator with the inverter system is also used. Then we discuss about the power electronic converter. As wind energy is variable, so electrical energy from the generator is not constant, and it becomes necessary to power flow keep the constant output voltage to transfer it to grid. Converter also enable to transfer of active and reactive power. Let me discuss about the terminal control. Turbine control. It is a computer program, that is PLC, that control entire turbine and offer self-diagnostic in case of the any error in the turbine. Let me discuss about the different types of sensors used in the wind power plant. So there are different sensors like anemometer, wind vane, vibration sensor, eddy current sensor, displacement sensor, and next is accelerometer, wind sensor, and temperature sensor. There are some sensor are used, and we know about their functions. So first we discuss about the anemometer. It is a small device with three blades, and it is used to measure the speed of the wind. With the value of electronic control decide to let the blades of the wind turbine or stop them in case of high wind. So function of the anemometer is used to measure the speed of the wind. Let me discuss about the wind vane. Wind vane is used to determine the direction of the wind, and with that the electronic control can be determined. The wind vane function is to determine the direction of the wind, and with that the electronic control can be determined. Then what is meant by vibrator sensor? It is very simple to safety sensor. As the turbine starts shaking, all mechanisms turn off the wind turbine. Then what is meant by eddy current sensor? It measures the lubricating gap of the shaft to ensure it is always covered with the thin film of the oil that applied under the pressure. What is meant by displacement sensor? It is used to monitor structural integrity. The function of the displacement sensor is to monitor the structural integrity. Capacitor sensor is used to measure the generator air gap. Then accelerometer. It is used in the wind turbine to detect and monitor vibration within main yaw and slow bearing and shaft. It monitor changes in the speed. Then wind sensor. Wind sensor are mounted on the top of the nacelle and either mechanical or ultrasonic. It measures the distance of the object. Then temperature sensor. It is used in a location where the temperature increase and indicating given for overheating of a component. Then different types of actuator. First we discuss about the what is actuator, what is the function of the actuator, and definition of the actuator. There are these are used in the wind turbine as a motor energy source to move or control the surgeon. If any moving or any control are performed, so the for this function we use the actuator. There are two types of actuator, that's hydraulic or electrical. Hydraulic actuator are important for the control mechanism of the turbine system. Precious actuator drives offer highly efficient turbine operating, lower production cost, and minimize the maintenance cost. Then following are the two axis control are available in a power plant, that is a yaw control, pitch control. Then what is the when electrical pitch control system, hydraulic pitch control system? So first we discuss about the yaw control. Keeps the turbine facing in the wind, means the function of the yaw control is to keep the turbine facing in the wind. Then what is the pitch control? Continuously adjust the angle of the blade to ensure as a high constant power output as possible and to protect blade from being damaged by overspeed. Means the function of the pitch control is to continuously adjust the angle between the angle of the blade to ensure the high constant power output. For this we use the pitch control, and there are two types of there are electrically pitch control or hydraulical pitch control. So next we discuss about the yawing mechanism. The yaw drive is an important component of the wind power plant to ensure wind turbine producing maximum amount of electric energy at all times. The yaw drives is used to keep the rotor facing into the wind direction changes. Yaw mechanism is used to turn the wind turbine rotor to face the wind. Means the yaw mechanism are used for the uh, mm, to drive important component of the wind power plant. So let's discuss about the cable and twisting. Wind power generation cable connected the primary generator motor in the turbine nacelle with the transformer and supply the electricity produced to the power grid. High flexibility cables required so that they will unsustain without damage even if the generator rotors thousand of the cycle. So let we discuss the what is the aerodynamic brake, active pitch control or mechanical brakes. There are brakes, so we discuss the active pitch control. Blades pitching provides a high effective means of the aerodynamical brake. In large wind turbines, the pitch mechanism enables the rotation of the blades on their longitudinal axis, and it can change the angle of attack of blades with the respect to the wind, by which the aerodynamical characteristics of the blade can be adjusted, protect the turbine and also improve conversion efficiency. The pitch mechanism can be either hydraulic or electric. Mechanical brakes. Mechanical brakes consist of a steel brake disc acted on by one by one of move brakes calipers. It can be situated on the rotor shaft for low speed shaft or on between the gearbox and the generator for the high speed. Hydraulic and electromechanical disc brakes are often used. Thank you.